Es beginnt Frau Kollegin Spiraki.
Thank you, Mr. President. Commissioner Simpson, my question is concerning on the issue of production of green hydrogen in the framework of how to ensure energy security in the period of 2023. And I would like to focus on the issue of the delegated acts that the Commission has already tabled. According to my opinion, and I think that we can share this opinion in this House, the industry needs clarity, needs stability, and needs predictability. In this regard, I would like to ask you if the Commission is ready to give some kind of clarification when it comes to the use of hydrogen, the definition of green hydrogen for industrial reasons, for production reasons, for chemical reasons, and at the same time for fuel. And secondly, if you are ready to give clarification when it comes to the term of additionality, which is provided in the delegated act. Thank you.
Vielen Dank, Frau Kollegin Spiraki. Bitte schön, Frau Kommissarin.
Thank you, honourable member, thank you for allowing me to address this still very important question: how we will be better prepared for next winter in the current volatile environment of energy prices. As you know, hydrogen, green hydrogen, is one of our work streams that allows us to replace natural gas in the sectors where electrification is not possible or is just too costly. And the European Commission has been debating the precise wording of the Hydrogen Delegated Act for 2 years. We really did listen to all the options and reached out to all the stakeholders. We knew that we could not make everyone happy, but there is no industry segment that fundamentally opposes our regulatory framework. And after the Commission published the Delegated Act, there have been some very promising developments. For example, ThyssenKrupp Group announced a 2 billion investment in green steel, which will require 1 terawatt-hour of hydrogen by 2030. And I think that this is a clear testimony that the Delegated Act works and gives certainty and predictability for the sector. And we also see support from hydrogen consumers, the hydrogen infrastructure developers, and also we will address the remaining challenges after 2 days when, accompanied with our Net Zero Industrial Act, there will be also a dedicated part to Hydrogen Bank. We do have already project pipelines in place year by year, and last year alone the total volume of electrolyzer projects before 2030 grew with 17%, and this shows that the industry is increasingly confident about the chances for the European market. And indeed, these projects are all across Europe. And from international perspective, there is great interest towards our regulatory framework. We aim to create a global certification scheme that other major market players will also acknowledge, and that gives also a possibility to scale up the hydrogen market. Thank you.
Vielen Dank, Frau Kommissarin. Frau Kollegin Spiraki.
Thank you once again, Mr. President. Coming to scale up the market, I would like to go to the hydrogen valleys. And of course, you are familiar with the joint undertaking. We have a very few number of hydrogen valleys in the EU ground, 2 or 3. And I would like to ask you if the Commission is preparing some action in this regard, particularly in terms of raising awareness at the regional level. Thank you.
Indeed, we have set up a EU-level framework that allows regional developers to share the best practices. But on top of that, we are addressing the remaining bottlenecks, the infrastructure question, and of course access to affordable renewable electricity. Just an hour ago, Commission adopted an electricity market design that will promote renewables, that will give clear incentives to accelerate renewables via using PPAs, and that should also allow hydrogen projects to scale up in speed, because indeed by 2030 we will need 10 million tons of green hydrogen produced domestically here in the EU. Thank you.